As a fan of the character in publishing, what always struck me about Black Panther is he's not an incredibly emotive person even on the page, but there's a power to him. There's a gravity.
Producer Nate Moore's idea was to introduce King T'Challa, or Black Panther, on the big screen in 2016's Captain America Civil War, played by Chadwick Boseman.
He shows up, boom.
And I know now, in hindsight, he thought it was a cameo. But we were interested in doing a standalone movie.
You see this scene, and the bullets are just bouncing off of the Black Panther. People lost it. In a world where we are protesting for no bullets to be aimed at a black person, to see them bounce off from a police helicopter, that's something special.
It's not surprising to see that the public would demand more of that character.
Your Highness.
The public got what they wanted, and so much more. The movie and its ripple effects were felt across the globe, as I saw in my visit to Ghana. Talking with Denai Guerrera, who grew up in Africa and is a fierce Wakandan warrior in the movie. Why do you feel it had such an impact?
It really is that moment where the world is ready for something they might not be aware they're ready for. The world was ready to really take in Africa in a whole new way, in a way that shows our specificity, our excellence, our diversity, our coolness, you know.
Sometimes you're allowed to tell stories only within a certain box, but with Panther, we blew the lid off of that box.
With Black Panther, it is a phenomenon in every way. The box office, culturally, critically. Did you feel pressure, expectations for the second one?
Of course, of course. I felt humbled to be asked back to do another one. You know, it's not a guarantee, but I knew I wanted to do it.
And I have to say, the way that you were able to introduce a new world, new characters.
I started to have that familiar feeling of like, oh man, maybe we bit off more than we could chew. You know, like when we were developing Talokan.
Not only did he help create the underwater nation of Talokan for the film Wakanda Forever, Ryan also brought in a cast of international actors.
When I was a kid in Mexico, I never dreamed with something like this. Namor is the ruler of Talokan. This character is based on indigenous cultures, Mesoamerican cultures, especially Mayan cultures. One of the biggest messages in this movie is that it's time to heal the breaks in our heart and embrace who we are.
When I started this movie, I didn't speak English, and it's beautiful, this Talokan world. Actually, we heard an indigenous language. As a Mexican woman and with this face, see myself for the first time in a big screen. It's like wonderful.
Who is going to be donning that majestic, symbolic, important piece of costume that Chadwick did?
You know, I don't want to give it away before folks see it. But what I will say is the person who ends up putting it on earns it through the film, and I hope people enjoy it.
There's something truly universal about this story.
I watched the teaser the first time. I missed Chadwick Boseman immediately.
When Chadwick passed away, I was broken. And so we all are being invited to experience the story and seek the hope we all need. And hopefully in the process, we've paid tribute to Chadwick and we've furthered his legacy.
What do you feel his legacy will be?
It can't be defined to a sentence, sound bite, or a film. Forgive me.
No apology necessary.
He had these giant hands, like massive, and that's what I think about with him is this reach, like across history, you know, pulling us up, pulling us backwards for what we should know, and pulling us forward. So that's what I think his legacy is.
Our thanks to Robin. 2020 presents Black Panther In Search of Wakanda is now streaming on Hulu, and Black Panther is streaming on Disney+. Wakanda Forever hits theaters November 11th.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.